Oh, yeah. Nothing like some water. It's the never late streamer. He's never late, they say. They do say that. They probably shouldn't say that because it's not the case, but they say it regardless, and for that I appreciate them. Anyway, how's everybody doing this morning? I have to build a saga deck is the big one today, but we also have some new cards PogChamp to talk about. Obviously, not much has happened since last night. You know, not too much I can talk about since there hasn't been much flow of the passage of time. Did you hear there was a huge 4chan leak? That's funny, if nothing else. All the mods' usernames and passwords were leaked. Good. I don't know. Just a data breach. It's only mods, so nothing of value was lost. A lot of .edus. That's funny. You will play Master Duel today. I will. Don't worry. I did see someone who was like, don't worry. I heard in order to compensate them, they're increasing the mod salaries by 10,000 times, which is funny. More dust on turbo? No, I think we're not going to be dust on that one off. Ha 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 ha. Can we try Memento? I guess we could. You were so close to remembering the Primite restrictions. I figured them out by the end. Can we have a chat-voted chef ingredient? I really cannot think of something that would be a worse idea, to be completely honest. Could we try sharks? No? What did sharks get? Do they have all their cards now? Wait a minute. Is there a hype train going on? All right, folks. It's time for the Give Money to Joseph challenge. Feels like CJ was the chat representative. Absolutely. Legitimately, absolutely. Yes, and we watched you decraft all the new chat cards. Or shark cards, chat cards. Brrr. I am tired. But I'll wake up as I get caffeine into my system. Let's put on a quiet contemplative video while I suck down a little caffeine. What do we want to watch? How about this Peeps video?
Hello, YouTube. I am very excited. And I promise...
How did he talk for 30 minutes about this totally mid card?
I do not work for Konami, nor do I have anybody that likes me that works there. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. They probably don't watch my content. Who knows?
Oh, wow.
But
Peeps
you
has
might
4K
question
subs.
that
You can
if
finally
you
monetize.
have saw the, or if you've seen the latest card reveals for a couple of decks that I am notorious for playing. There have been 2 support cards released for some of my favorite decks, or I guess decks that my identity is tied to. I made one video on it, and apparently I'm the Testina guy somehow. So regardless, 2 support cards came out in the OCG, and we all knew this was going to happen at some point. Usually for TCG World Premiere Archetypes, there is a support wave that the OCG releases. So I was looking forward to the eventual date when we got these cards. But the issue that was kind of in the back of my mind was it's not always
I've seen this
certain that
hairstyle
these cards
before.
that the OCG releases are going to be
Peeps has like the
impactful. I think Gate
2016
Guardian is a
Richard
perfect
Spencer
example.
cut.
Gate Guardian was a TCG World Premiere archetype, and the deck was
You remember when this was like the de
cool, but
facto haircut of like
clunky.
Nazis?
So I
That was
wasn't
fucked up.
100% certain that the OCG was going to make support cards
Men get
that
2 total
were
haircuts.
really
They wanted to take one of them.
patching up the holes in
This isn't
these
Richard
two
Spencer.
decks
He's
that I
reformed.
like. However, lo and behold,
Peeps
we
did
got
use
these cards
that.
officially
I mean, he used to
revealed,
hold some
and
pretty bad
I am
ideas,
over the
if you know what
moon.
I'm saying.
I think these two cards
Like thinking Earth Machine was
solve
playable.
genuine problems for the Flame Swordsman and Tistina decks, respectively, that I am very excited to talk about with you today. Now,
Thoughts on
just
Farfa's video on him
understand,
defending
I'm not saying that
floodgates?
these decks are
He's
going
just
to be
repurposing all of the
meta-relevant
arguments that I had
top-tier
about
threats
floodgates when
or
we
even
talked about it like
rogue
4 years ago.
threats. I
The
just
crime of
like
being
them,
Joseph
and I
is
wanted
being
to
right
offer
too
my
early.
perspective as someone that has seriously played these decks at competitive
Gate
events
Guardian got
and talk
literally
about why I
nothing in
feel
terms
that
of
these
legacy support. Is
are
that
impactful
true?
for
Oh
these
my
decks
god, it
in
is.
meaningful ways.
Wow.
What improvements that these cards provide these decks. So let's go through that. I'm going to start with, I'm sure, the one that most people are excited to see me talk about.
Oh,
Which
well, yeah, they
is,
got
of
Dark Guardian.
course, none
You're right,
other
they did get
than,
Dark Guardian. That's not really Gate Guardian
Tistina.
support.
Wahoo! All right.
All right, it's a 2 of in the new deck. Cool. All right, next up. What about Flame
To keep
Swordsman?
Rudrous.
He's still on
So,
Tistina.
all it does is it provides
Okay, here we
700
go.
attack. Matters. I've been doing some
It's a 3 of in the new deck. All right, okay. I'll take. God dang it. Can this guy make a deck that doesn't have 95 trap cards in it? Is it possible? Is it possible for him to make a deck that isn't like 40% at minimum trap card by volume? He's still on the Zark shit. There's no way he was like, I can't be playing Ash Blossom. I gotta be playing the Zark card. Fualos, more like Hualos? Would you rather him
some
be on
test games
Zark
with
or
this deck,
Needle
but
Ceiling?
after
That's
this,
fair.
After the support, really good.
Do you plan on deviating from Ryziel or Malice at your next event? I think I am not going to go to Providence. So for that reason, probably. All right, I'm up enough. Let's do new cards PogChamp. All right, so we have Mitsurugi Wave 2, Duad. We have Duad. Hey, Farfa, how are you doing? More like Farfuck. We have Mega Packs. We have, that's it. That's all we have. I mean, those are some good ones. Ready? New cards, PogChamp. New cards, PogChamp. First and foremost, 2025 Mega Pack Megaton announcement. I do appreciate that we are not even pretending that anything matters except for DM. You got the 3 big DM guys on the cover. You got Yugi. You got Mr. Kaiba. And you've got Joseph. And what do we have on the side? Everybody else, which appears to be, who are these assholes? This is Mr. Phoenix, Jack Atlas, one of those Barian guys, Yugo, and Blue Angel. So you have to imagine on the other side it's the protagonists from those sets. Anyway, I don't know what to say about the Mega Packs and the Mega Tins that hasn't already been said. I think the one interesting thing is that you can just buy the packs now. You don't necessarily have to buy the tin. So you won't have like a trillion tins just sitting in your house if you decide to purchase the packs. Regardless, I'm excited about it, I suppose. The tins haven't had the best reputation in recent years, and it's probably because they stopped putting good cards in them. Hopefully they start putting good cards in them again. No, chat, the hype train is expiring. You've lost this give me money challenge. Oh, well, that's fine. Next up. Return to Classic Xyz. God, can you remember when Classic Xyz were Xyz? Now they got freaking Nirvana High Paladin everywhere. Return to Classic Xyz with Return of the Duelist. Wait. That's the name of a set. I love when cards are named to the name of a set. If there is an Xyz monster on the field or in either graveyard, add an equip spell from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Okay. Next up. Argo Stars, Courageous Arion. Okay, you all know how I feel about the Argo Stars. Probably the most, like, cards released in the last 10 years. It's a bunch of continuous traps that do literally nothing. They have been engineered in such a way that from stem to stern, they do quite literally nothing. There's a continuous trap archetype that is now playable in the TCG, and these cards are not a part of it. They're just chilling. They just hang out there. So maybe this will fix it. This is an Xyz monster, 2 level 4s, and I believe you can use the trap cards for this. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. Once per turn, you can also Xyz summon it by using an Argo Stars monster you control. Okay, it's a Zodiac. If this card is Xyz summoned, you can add an Argo Stars spell from your deck to your hand. That's going to be the field spell. And during the standby phase, you can... Oh my god. That's what it does. On Xyz summon, you add the Argo Stars spell from your deck to your hand, and then during the standby phase, you can detach 2 materials from this card, put 3 Argo Stars continuous traps from your graveyard face up in your spell trap zone. Okay. So this is, I would say, an incredibly powerful card. In pretty much anything, this would be enough for me to consider the strategy. However, in Argo Stars, you do have to put Argo Stars in the deck. And as a result, like if you get to your standby and you proc this effect, you're only going to set a bunch of cards that do nothing. I don't know. To me, it's a Link one that searches the field spell in an archetype full of bad cards. But at least it's now very consistent at doing that one thing. Shouts out, by the way, to this weird Nombo that they've thrown into this card. It can be Xyz summoned with 1 material, but to proc that second effect, you need to detach 2 material. That's too funny. Oh, it's the standby, not your standby? Okay. Still, I mean, let me give you a perspective about what the Argo Stars cards do, right? Slayer Ateo says, warrior monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. Then if you have a banished Argo Stars monster, you can return a card on the field to the hand. Okay, that's good. Lightning Taidu. Warrior monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense. Add an Argo Stars from your deck to your hand. And then warrior monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. And then you gain 500 life points. Now, Home Stadium turns them into a burn and sort of negates, but it's not really the way you want it to be. Like, this sounds like you're making this card and it's 3 negates plus a compulse, which is crazy. But Home Stadium works like this. If a continuous trap activates its effect in your monster zone while you have a banished Argo Stars monster, target a face-up card your opponent controls and negate its effects until the end of the turn. But this is a spell card. And spell cards cannot trigger at quick speed. Your opponent's going to activate something. You'll activate one of the Argo Stars. Then on a new chain, Home Stadium will make it negate. I'm willing to be wrong about this, but I believe this is going to be another archetype that a bunch of people are going to go, oh my god, it's 10 trillion negates, and then it will accomplish nothing. I haven't yet been wrong about the Argo Star stuff, because every new piece of legacy support, people have been like, now the archetype is really good. I am willing to bet that it is still not good, but we'll see, I suppose. It's not like Labyrinth's field spell? Yeah. So the way the Labyrinth field spell works is it says when you activate the trap card, it gains an additional effect. So it can activate. All right, next up. All right, this is what you're all here for. Mitsurugi Wave 2. Mitsurugi Wave 2, you're telling me now for the first time. You're telling me you're telling me now for the very first time. Wow. They were great cards. Okay. Mitsurugi no Mikoto Aramasa. If this card is normally special summoned or tributed, you can add a Mitsurugi monster from your deck to your hand except for Amarasa. Okay. So this first sentence already makes it the best card in the deck. If another reptile monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can tribute this card instead. Triggers off itself. You can only use each effect of Aramasa once per turn. Mitsurugi no Miko Wosu. Oh my god, it's 8 stars. You can special summon this card by tributing a reptile monster from your hand and a monster your opponent controls, but you cannot special summon or activate monster effects for the rest of the turn except for reptile monsters. This card is still probably okay. I imagine you'll play at least one of this guy. You can only special summon this guy once per turn, and if tributed, you can discard a card and add this card to your hand. Oh, that's pretty good too. Maybe you send him from the deck to the graveyard as the tribute cost for your ritual spell, and then you add him to your hand. Then you'll have him for your opponent's turn. I imagine they could play one of these. Ame no Habakiri no Mitsurugi. Here we go. Ready? You can ritual summon this card with Mitsurugi Ritual. Monsters your opponent controls lose 800 attack. You can reveal this card in your hand, special summon a Mitsurugi monster from your deck, then tribute a monster you control. Are you kidding me? That's a once per duel, and if this card is tributed, you could add a Mitsurugi from your deck to your hand except itself, then special summon this card. Wow. So this card's insane. It is simultaneously Incantation Chalice Slime and Stratos. Wait, if this card was not ritual summon, can you cheat him out? No. So this effect, if this card is tributed, I think means you can use the ritual spell to tribute this from deck. You can proc the effect to add a Mitsurugi from your deck to your hand, but you will not be able to special summon. Because that second effect is optional, so you can still activate it. So I hate to be like this. This is fucking custom levels of support. It's so unbelievably I'm truly shocked. There's really no end of the stuff that you can do with this card. Obviously, just the ability to be able to search like capital M Mitsurugi cards without wasting your normal summon is unbeatable, especially in a deck that has a bunch of spells you want to add to your hand that aren't necessarily super accessible. Additionally, having a guy you can normal that's actually good to normal outside of Saji is really good. Additionally, or special summoned, so theoretically it could proc off of Ame no Habakiri, although it can also proc when tributed, so you could use Ame to get this, tribute this card, add a Mitsurugi from your deck to your hand, and then you still retain your normal summon for the Saji. Wow, I really like. I'm having a hard time expressing just how powerful this archetype is. Already, Mitsurugi is a consideration if you're playing Ryziel, depending on what you want to lose to. If you want to never find your engine and lose to the fact that Ryziel only has 6 cards you can play in the deck, you play Pure Fiendsmith. If you want to lose to the fact that you have 9,000 pieces of engine and can't play enough non-engine, then you play Mitsurugi. But this, more important than anything else. God, it's really hard to say this, but I find myself saying it a lot frequently. It declunks the deck. The thing about Mitsurugi Ryziel, if you've ever played it, is that there's a ton of really clunky, little stupid sequencing nombos that you kind of have to keep track of all the time. Like what you're using your normal on, when cards are going to the grave, how you're managing your resources, when you're getting the ritual spell, what mode you're using. This card papers over a significant amount of those issues. It really is like the missing link between two different disparate hands that now you can just play both of them. It's so beautiful. And I'll be honest, while I'm talking about it in the context of Mitsurugi Raziel, Raziel is not the only deck that can use this card. There's going to be a lot of decks that want to consider Mitsurugi, and there is a possibility that you just play Mitsurugi, that you're just like, fuck it, you know? This deck is already pretty good. What if I just play the good cards in the good deck? I'm really thrilled about this strategy. Wow, it is, it's going to make Providence a lot of fun, I will say. But we're not done. There's still more. We have a new ritual spell, Mitsurugi Mirror. This card can be used to ritual summon any reptile ritual from your hand or graveyard. Okay, so I think you've probably figured out the use case for this already. Ami no Habakiri, when tributed, can add a Mitsurugi from your deck to your hand. Guess what you can add? Mitsurugi Mirror, which can then ritual summon it from the graveyard. You must tribute reptile monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal or exceed the level of the ritual monster. If Ami no Murakamo no Mitsurugi, Futsu no Mitama no Mitsurugi, or Ami no Habakiri no Mitsurugi you control is tributed. Thank you for the shout out. This is now a pre-preppable card. Wow. And not only is it a pre-preppable card, pre-prep now adds, I believe, any of them. Isn't it worded that you add a monster mentioned on the card? Now it's just Rhoda. Okay, anyway, if these cards are tributed while this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle this card into the deck. Not necessary, but thanks for the shout out. You can only use each effect of Mitsurugi Mirror once per turn. Literally just on here to write the names on the card. And Mitsurugi Magatama. My Magatama will tell if you're lying. Alright, quick play spell. During the main phase, activate one of these effects. Tribute a reptile, then target a face-up card your opponent controls, destroy it. Ritual summon a Mitsurugi from your hand by tributing monsters you control whose total levels equal or exceed its level. This card's good. Card's good. Right now, Mitsurugi has like a slot in it for a card that does something on your opponent's turn, right? And people have been playing the trap. The trap is fine. There's a new trap, which we'll get to momentarily. This is a way to get to a position where you can like extend on your opponent's turn and use the like quick pops and like get them into a position where they have to discard a million cards to do anything. I think this card's fine. I like it a lot. All right, Mitsurugi Sacred Boundary. Your opponent cannot target Mitsurugis with effects of monsters specialed from the extra deck. Interesting. You can target 4 Mitsurugis in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, then if your opponent controls a monster, make them tribute a monster they control. So, this is a weird one. I actually just can't get a sense of if this card is good or not. My gut is telling me it's not great. This deck does have a lot of, like, searchability. Theoretically, you could play this as a one-of, you know, but despite the fact that the deck has a lot of searchability, it's hard to imagine a scenario where you have like access to mirror and access to both the ritual spell and the quick play and Magatama and maybe purification, and then you would consider Sacred Boundary. Maybe you play it in the board for decks like, I don't know, Raid Raptor, so you can actually out their card. And finally, Mitsurugi Tempest. If you have a Mitsurugi ritual spell in your graveyard, tribute 3 monsters whose original names are Ame, Futsu, and oh my god, there's 2 Ames. Fuck. Murakumo, Mitama, and Habakiri. God, that's how we're gonna have to refer to them after spending 6 months referring to them as Ame and Futsu. Make your opponent banish exactly 8 cards from their hand, extra deck, field, or graveyard. Okay, so this card is really bad. This one is terrible, of course, but it is a lore card. Anyway, so my take on these cards is, wow. You know, we talk a lot about a powerful second wave of support. Ami no Habakiri no Mitsurugi, Mitsurugi Mirror, and Mitsurugi no Mikoto Aramasa are unbelievable cards. Like, truly shocking that they would print these. I'm so happy they did. Wow, it's... Whew. There are still some weaknesses to this strategy. Chat's pointed it out. Droll does go kind of hard. I don't know, fucking Mask of Restrict. But certainly a deck that should be on everybody's radar in the near future, both as a Rysio build and probably as pure as well. Ton of combos if you want to show them. All right, Fed Negator, what do you got? Okay, here's Ame no Habakiri. Saji Tribute, grab Prayers. Prayers effect, send Habakiri, grab Murakumo. Saji. Habakiri for Ritual. Ritual, send 2. Go for Ame. Trigger the effect of Kusanagi and Aramasa. Grab Ritual and Saji. Fuck me. Ritual for the Futsu from deck. Trigger Ame. Grab Mirror. We hadn't normaled. Oh my god. Cycle back the Habakiri from grave. Grab Prayers. Okay, so that's like bad, of course. That's like what you do in a pure build of the deck. But that's a 1 card that ends on like not only like it's tough to think about it because it's like Ame plus SP plus a rank 8. But realistically, the important part of this is that it drew you 7 cards, right? You can play. All right, ready? Let's say you get drolled here. All right. Well, guess what you can play? You're going to love this. Come on. Come on. That's right, baby. This deck can support Fiendsmith. Oh, yeah. That's what I like to hear. A trillion years of Fiendsmith. And then, of course, now that you have the Nibiru insurance, you can just go Ame. This is in a scenario where you don't get drolled. Futsu. Grab Mirror. Summon back Ame. Cycle the Futsu for the Habakiri. Futsu for prayer. Wow, this is crazy. And you still get to end on the 8. Hilarious. All right, here's the Rysio one. I do want to look at the Rysio one. Ext for sword. Sword for ice. King of the Fairlimps for Ame. No Habakiri. Habakiri, summon Saji. Tribute Saji. Saji trigger. Grab prayers. Prayers send Habakiri for Murukumo. Saji. Ame. Ritual. Fire the ritual. Send 2. Oh my god. Grab another copy of Habakiri. Cycle back that ritual. Grab Futsu. Ame. Magatama. That's not what it looks like. Ame. Twins. Normal ice. Duo drive. Cross node. Oh yeah, man. Cycle the king. Detonator. Equip twins. Fuck me, dude. Cross for... We can even cross for 2. Oh, grab... Oh, draw Fuelos. Yeah, well, that doesn't do anything, of course. Oh, my God. If you play Fiendsmith, this is also redundant in case you open both. All right, I'm looking. The classic. Oh, we tribute a little early to go Saji for prayers. Prayers for Ame. We get to draw off the Necro Quip. That's funny. Fiend Schmidt. That's a 6. Now we prayers, now that we have Nib insurance. Saji and Ritual. Fire the Ritual, Futsu, Ame. I'm going to have to get around calling it Ame, because there's 2 Ames now. Murakumo. Habakiri, prayers. Make an 8. Normal Saji, IP. Okay, well, and then we go Detonator. Here's the most absurd high ceiling combo I've found yet. All right, so this is Fiendsmith plus pre-prep. What do we got? Habakiri plus Mirror. All right, sure. Ingreva. Tracked. Tracked for Lurie. Lurie. Yeah, Lacrima. The Creamer. Ame. Saji. Grab prayers. Prayers. Grab the one that I can't remember the new name of. Habakiri. Draw off the Necroquip. Ritual for 2. There's Ame. No, there's Murakumo. Into Saji. Into Ritual. IP. Into Futsu. Prayers. Mirror to cycle for Ame, or for Habakiri. Futsu for Magatama. Make it 8. Bean Schmidt. Sequence. We're still going. Agnum Day. Aboaku. Set 2. Aboaku. Lacrima Agnum Day. Agnum Day Desiree. I mean, honestly, that seems pretty good. Oh man. Oh, I like these cards a great deal. I think they're going to be really strong. There was one we didn't watch. Oh, here's a fun fact. These cards don't have to go to the graveyard. So if you open Shifter, you can do this. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like this. Wow. Futsu. I mean, that under Shifter, that's good enough. This beats Droll? Well, yeah, because they have to send Droll to the grave. Oh, God. Yeah, this looks scary as fuck, dog. Adamana's in chat. Can we get a version of these combos that instead of going King of the Pharolymphs goes Infernal Queen Banshee and adds Poplar? Oh, man. Good cards. Good cards. All right, let's try and build a deck for Saga. So Becky's not up. I'm going to have to do it myself. Can you believe that? So let me open up the VOD. Content video producer. Go to VOD page. Let's go for this. You missed some? Oh, I missed some. Oh, I did. All right, new cards, Anendum, new cards, Anendum. We got 2 of these. 3 of these, rather. Gaia Stream the Graceful Force. 2+ level 6. You know what? Actually, forget it. I'll do them next week. We got 15 minutes to build this deck. We got to make them count. Okay, here we go. When do we pull for Saga? Okay, so obviously we're just playing Shinobird, right? Oh. Wah. Okay. We can't even use recent because we opened for White Dustin after. We can probably use recent. We just have to be smart about it. Here we go. Here's where our Shinobis were. Probably play a Lecter. We had 1 Nikitama. Sakitama. We're definitely playing Talkback Lancer. I think we had 3 of these, but I don't know. Wait, this card does nothing. Why the fuck is this even in the deck? Crow, we probably have 3 of. We have 1 of this. We have 3 of her for some ungodly reason. Magic Key Battle does nothing. A normal monster. No, we can't. We can't shuffle a token. Her. I'm pulling everything we pulled for the extra deck for sure. um, Perfect Sync Ayun is probably not good. This guy rocks. Oh geez, we pulled 3 Aratama, which is nice. Maybe we play this. Maybe we play this. Maybe we play this. Him we play for sure. Him we play for sure. We pulled 1 of this. Yes, yes, yes. Murmur of the Forest is good. We don't have an engage target yet. Oh god, I don't know which ones of those we pulled. Huh. Half Unbreak doesn't do anything. Reject Reborn doesn't do anything. Xenobird's Salvation. Is this worth playing? Certainly. Spirit Shield does nothing. Any of these individual guys worth playing? These were from our 10. This is how we got into the Cyber Angel pack. Cool, 15 card extra deck. Let's go. Wow, we did not pull very many good cards, I'm realizing. A Gamma Burst. Fuck you. Entire last season couldn't find a Gamma Burst. Butterfly Yoke, that's good. We'll play Escape. Eldonia is probably good enough. Drowning, of course. That almost works. I think probably no, but wow, that's it, huh? Wow, we do not have a lot of playables. All right, let's scour for playables in the monsters because I think we just like we are going to be playing 3 Shinobird Pigeon, aren't we? Oh, disastrous. Um The Illusion Millennium? Yeah, I think so. No. 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 Stella, maybe? No. No. Oh, this guy's not bad. Wait, this guy actually has some random synergy with our deck. No. No. I actually don't hate Colossal Head. I think it's good to just play guys that you contribute without feeling bad about yourself. I guess I don't hate him. God, I'm not playing Protops. We play Thousand Arms? No. 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 Wow. Okay. Yikes. We'll play Guts after all. I'm only Guts after all. Holy, this is nowhere near as good as I thought. This Aquamador is funny. For like the Shadow Feeler's kind of funny. This'll never proc. Man, I wish we had like some good rank force, but we don't. Okay, what can we cut here? So how many Machine Angel rituals do we have? I realize I don't actually know because I wasn't checking to see the difference between Machine Angel and Machine Absolute. So let me check. Why no E to 10? We didn't pull E to 10? Oh, we did pull E to 10. You're right. Why no E to 10? This can only summon Cyber Angels, though, right? Let me make sure I got... Ugh. Okay, here we go. One of the... Oh, I can't tell the difference between Machine Angel and Machine Angel Absolute. Okay, so we have one of the Machine Angel ritual. Let's remember that. No. No. Wow, we really do not have a lot of playables. Oh, we put Guts in there twice. I'll have to remember not to do that. We pulled one of that stinky little spirit that I don't want to play, and one no crow yet. Okay, one crow, and then two of our Machine Angel ritual. So we do have the playset of Machine Angel ritual. I know we have the playset of Power Spot. That's another Machine Angel ritual. Two of that stinky ass spirit I don't want to draw. Oh, please don't tell me we didn't pull enough Bird Crow. 3 Power Spot. 1 Petite Angel. I think we only pulled 1 Cyber Petite Angel. Scroll down, Joseph. Scroll down. No, he didn't. God, we have like 5 of that Machine Angel rituals. There's our Shinobi ritual. Wow, this is actually really bleak looking back. It looks like I have way less power cards than I thought I did. Okay, second crow, that's good. Okay, third of the stinky ass ritual guy I don't want to draw. There is that other ritual that we have 3 of that I didn't even look at. Where's she? Wait, actually, where is she? Oh, did I pull an additional copy of her in the polls for... Yeah, her. Is this card good? Wow, no, this card is really not good. Holy moly. This card is terrible, what? I only saw 2 of the crow, I will be honest. Let me make sure it's only 1 Cyber Petite Angel, because that sucks balls if that's the case. I didn't realize how many spirit monsters are just fucking terrible. But the answer is a significant amount of them. It's like maybe all of them. All right, let me check about the egg and the petite angel, because I think we may have pulled more of those that I just wasn't paying attention for. Or I could have not. Wait, so why do I think I have an absolute at all? I didn't see an absolute once. But it's in my polls. Okay, we have 1 egg. 1 egg. Handful of peas. Boop. Oh, we actually have we have 2 of absolute ritual. Okay. Just saw that. Okay, 2 egg. 1 petite. 2 egg, 1 petite. That's not bad. Still 2 egg, 1 petite. Still 2 egg, 1 petite. Still 2 egg, 1 petite. Okay, that's it. 2 egg, 1 petite. I'll take it. Oh, this is not looking good. Okay, we gotta find 7 cards to take out of this. Maybe we take out some of the really bad monsters. Like, Gimmick Puppet Shadow Feeler is only good if you contribute it. It's really good if you tribute it, but it's only good if you tribute it. Certainly this guy can go. I think Colossal Head is really bad. I am a little scared of taking any of the other monsters out. I don't love Pigeon, but it like does work with Power Spot. Like we have to just be playing ritual or spirit monsters for Power Spot. We probably don't need all these Machine Angel rituals. Like we only have the 2 Machine Angels, and our Machine Angels aren't good. You know, honestly, we could cut the Machine Angels. It would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we cut 1, 2, and Izana. I think that's okay. Okay, this is looking better, obviously. Don't forget the little fairies. What little fairies? We definitely are supposed to put a bunch of cards that we contribute back in, though. Oh, Speed Burst is crazy. Give me Speed Burst. Eggs. We put the eggs in. Do we ever play Amaterasu? You take eggs out? Oh, because you have no targets? Oh. That puts us in such a tough position, though. We'll definitely put Amaterasu in. We should consider putting back in the Machine Angels. No, they don't do anything. God damn it, dude. If we take out these, we suddenly do not have anything resembling a playable deck. Like, we just don't have enough cards to put in here. Ida-10 turns Machine Angel Ritual into Shinobird Ritual. Okay, maybe we just play Ida-10. Yeah, that's a big deal, actually. So we can go Machine Angel Ritual Ida-10, and then just these, just search that. Is this better than Absolute? Probably, because Absolute is protection, but it has to be exact. We don't care if it lives. Absolute is not protection. It lets you... No, the Ritual is protection. Absolute lets you shuffle from grave. One power spot out? We can't do that. What's the worst card in the deck? Probably Shadow Feeler. Let's cut Shadow Feeler. No, it's our win con? Alright. Then let's cut Eldonia. Amaterasu also sucks. No, Amaterasu is super important for the deck. Alright. Let me do the profile. Okay, before you say anything, it's week 1. So we have an incredibly impressive suite of 3 Shade Peacock, 1... So we have an incredibly impressive suite of 3 of the Little Baroness, 1 of the Little Baron, 1 of the Baroness, and 1 of the Baron. We've got 2 Shinobird's Calling, 3 Power Spot. We even have a Stars Align above the shrine. We've got 3 Amaterasu, a Nikitama, and a Sakitama. No, sorry. We've got 3 Amatara. We've got 3 Aratama, 1 Nikitama, and 1 Sakitama. The downside is that's all we've got. Every other card in here is unplayably bad. So Egg Angel and Petite Angel can get us to Ida-10, which can maybe get us to Calling. Pigeon combos with Power Spot to get us to Calling. Shinobird Crow is just in here. This is, honestly, it's just in here. We're playing a bunch of monsters that are just PP bad. Guts, Fiend Reflection of the Millennial Sorcerer, can't be destroyed by battle. Speed Burst is like, this is not good. We should take this card out. This card's really bad. And if we tribute Shadow Feeler, he like walls infinitely. I don't know. We got to take this card out. This card's awful. The extra deck's just stuff we can't summon. Technically, we could maybe summon Soul of Silver Mountain. No, we don't have any 3s. Yeah, there's no way we can use any of this. That said, this still might be enough to win the game. Who knows? You know what? Let me give you a better profile than that, because I don't know. I want to be higher energy this season. All right, here we go. Folks, I am ready to coast to the easiest 2-0 that you've ever seen. Is what I said after pulling packs. Now that I look at the cards in a list, we might have a So first, the good news. We've got 3 of the little Shino Baron, 1 of the big Shino Baron, 1 of the little Shino... So first, the good news. 3 of the little Shiro... So first, the good news. 3 of Shino Baroness Little, 1 of Shino Baroness Big, 1 of Baron Little, 1 of Baron Big. Now for the bad news, the rest of the deck. It's week 1. What do you expect? We don't have a huge suite of powerful monsters. We do have Aratamas, we've got Nikitama, we've got Sakitama, but everything else is going to go at its earliest possible convenience. We're playing the Cyber Angel stuff just to get to Idaten to get one of our 2 Shino Birds callings is about how down bad we are. Got a couple of big spirits that are great to tribute but better to summon off of one of the Shinos. And the rest of the cards, I kid you not, are just in here because they can't be destroyed by battle. Fiend Reflection of the Millennium, sort of, can't be destroyed by battle. Guts can't be destroyed by battle. If Shadow Feeler gets tributed for one of the Shinobis, it just walls infinitely. I mean, this one might actually be good. I'm feeling good, but not great. Let's just draw the right half of our deck, right? There you go. Take 17. All right, let's change our accessories. Got to be Ritual Cage. Let's use Cherry Blossom with Curtain. One of the GOAT card backs. Stars align across the shrine. We'll do Twin Twisters. And we'll do the Ritual one. The Ouija board. I'll get the Raven going. And then my 3 main cards are going to be Baroness, Baron, and you know what? Let's get that stupid UR in here. All right, let's call up the fellas. All my fellas. I was just sent this this for Will with the caption Joseph. Today I fucked up by electing to be Hitler's lawyer in a hypothetical scenario for my philosophy class. Someone's got to do it. The justice system says everyone gets a fair trial provided we've decided that they count or not. Someone's got to be the PD for Hitler. The Post is genuinely better. I'm going to the Post. Wait, this rocks. Okay, wait. We're going to do this real quick while we wait for Doug. I need to preface this immediately by saying that I do not like Hitler in any way. I denounce him entirely, and I'm not sympathetic to a single thing about him. Okay. Good start. Good start to any conversation, to be honest. For my philosophy class, we had to come up with a scenario where we defend the indefensible, exercise in morals. People went with tame things like cannibalism or capital punishment. Cannibalism is always such a stupid one. It's like, oh, yeah, like defending cannibalism, you know, like people really do that en masse. You know, why is no one ever like, you know what? I'm going to bat for CSAM. You know, it's always safe no-nos. So I applaud this person, first and foremost, for picking Hitler. People went with more tame things like cannibalism and capital punishment. I decided I would really challenge myself, and I came up with the hypo that Hitler did not kill himself and was to stand trial at Nuremberg, and I was his lawyer. This really backfired for me, not only in class, but also in my social life. The bad part of this is we had to have an opposing side to defend against. I got paired with a guy who was really dumb. I don't mean to use that word in a mean way, but for some reason is in this class. Philosophy is for really smart people. Not true. His opening statement was that Hitler attacked the whole world and fought the world, and I responded with, false narrative, just Poland. My opponent then proceeded to make a really weird face and adjust his AirPods and look around the room awkwardly and said that he attacked the Jews. And I said, no, we tried to get rid of them with non-lethal ways. He got emotional and said, he was evil, bro. What's your problem? And I said, it's not objective. Evil's an abstract concept. I've been reading a lot of Nietzsche. Great. The silence was deafening, but the teacher said, all right, that's enough of this. We're going to move on now. I try to say that I'm not a fan of Hitler. But it was completely ignored because a Jewish student stormed out of the classroom. Okay, come on. This is, honestly, this is one of those situations where it's like, what did you think was going to happen here? What did you think was going to happen? I mean, the answer to Hitler was evil, bro. What's your problem is the assignment in the class is we have to defend an evil guy. Oh, man. Set up to fail by the assignment. This seems like an entirely predictable result. Teachers should have been all over this. When a student suggests defending Hitler, you got to be like, no. If it helps, in civics class, we had mock class elections, so I ran under an IZAN party. The pamphlet called it Initiate Zion Annihilation Now, a socialist conservative platform that ran on euthanasia, a return to war readiness, and socialist-style redistribution by force of wealth from bankers, influencers, and a specific group who were hoarding influence, power, and money. I won easily, and my civics teacher found it pretty awful, but I cleared it with him beforehand, and he respected the lesson I was pointing out. I imagine the lesson was, look how easy it is to make dumb people vote for Nazis. Shouts out to no one pieced together that the acronym is just Nazi backwards. It ended up being a much bigger discussion led by the teacher, who was excellent in the elections. It still got out to some parents, and I did have to write an essay and face a little heat for it. This is the kind of smarter than everyone pushing boundary stuff that teenagers regularly try that teachers really need to manage. I hate to be like this, but like, yeah, it's really important for cocky teenagers to be like, I know everything, watch this, and then kind of get their teeth kicked in. But it's something that that's the role of a teacher, is to mediate, this working out. It's so funny to hear, like, he just let it happen. He paired me up against the dumbest kid in the class, and he just let me go off. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Well, it sounds like you successfully challenged yourself. Oh, man. Philosophy is for really smart people. Well, let's see. In this class, we have a teacher who can't handle something as predictable as this happening, a class of students offended because someone took the assignment seriously, a dude who can't argue why Hitler was bad, and finally, a guy who thought defending him in an environment like this was a good idea. For real, come on. Oh, man. I don't know. Not to wax poetic about law or whatever, but the Nuremberg trials are really, really interesting stuff. Like, I took a class on the law of armed conflict, and wow, like the lawyering done during those trials, really incredibly interesting stuff. It's worth a look into if you haven't already. But it is really funny to be like, you know what? I think he'd go over fine.
Hey, Joseph, got a question for you.
Yeah.
Neos Alias.
Yeah.
Mental hero. Do you think he is just a younger version of the actual Neos, or is he like the little brother of Neos? What do you think? What's he doing?
I
What's
think
his
he's
deal?
like a role player.
Like
I think he's like Syndrome from The Incredibles.
Yeah.
That is okay, Doug.
What he like? I mean, like
No,
just
I
like
get
that,
it.
He just
That
is
was pretty
a
spot on. That
Neos
was good.
enthusiast. You know,
That was good. I like that. I didn't.
Good
that was a good
afternoon,
turn.
Neos enthusiasts.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, how did your guys' first polls go today?
You know,
Not too
Doug,
shabby.
I'm not going to talk about it. You said not too shabby? Uh-oh.
Really? Okay, must be
I'm
nice,
excited.
I guess.
I'm excited. Thank you for inviting me for another season of Master
Another
Saga.
season
Doug.
of Master Saga.
Dude, the honorary season of Master Saga Roulette. You know, I'm
Master
the shark. You are.
Soulette,
I've also
Master
gotten,
Raga.
dude, I've gotten a lot of comments about Imposter. Seemed like a lot of people really liked that.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
everyone was
yeah,
like, I
people
can't wait for
loved
the next episode. And I was like,
I don't know if there'll be another one. I don't know how to tell you this.
We definitely should do one like next week. I got a couple changes. We'll do a fun legacy pack one. I did think it was funny that everyone thought it was like a weekly series, and I was just like, was this ever implied anywhere? I don't
No,
know.
but we could. There's always room
now-
for another DZ series.
I have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I feel like a fucking dumbass after we all figured out it was Farfa 10 minutes into the episode and then just forgot.
I didn't forget.
You were the
Oh,
only
I
one who
didn't-
didn't forget.
No, I totally didn't think it was him the entire time. Like, I'm so
Dude,
relieved.
Even after the
I've
Karate
looked
Man
through that
thing?
legacy pack so many times. I knew Karate Man. Like Karate Man, I was a little on edge about, but as soon as I saw Frostosaurus,
I think now that I'm like aware of like cards that can only be
sorry,
legacy
everyone,
pack,
it's being
or only you
spoiled.
can
This is
only
actually
pull
for
them or
episode 4. We've filmed 5 of them, and we're talking about another episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget.
Holy shit.
Guys. No, actually, real talk. You guys, it opens with telling you the imposter. We're not spoiling it.
Did you guys, by the way, have you guys been following horse race tests?
No.
Horse race test?
You should really check out horse race tests.
What can you elaborate? What do you
Is it like their
are you talking about?
qualification test or something? For
There's
horse
really no
racing?
way to describe it. Check it out after the stream.
Can you send a link or something?
Yeah, I
oh,
did.
there you
What
did.
this 7 days ago W1 horse. This can't possibly be what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Looks like a poorly drawn mini golf course. Is that what it is?
So these horses all work like off a little AI, and they bounce off each other trying to get to the carrots at the end of the horse race.
Oh, so it's like the marble thing. Okay.
Yeah,
sure,
it's a blast. There's one race that's been going for a week because the two horses are like the two dumbest horses in the world.
Dude, I'll pull this up after. Yeah, it looks fun.
This is what you
Oh,
guys
I
are
did
doing
post the
on the
room
MBT
code, by the way.
stream.
It's in there. It's
That's
the room code is
crazy.
posted.
And people are just watching this shit. That's crazy.
You know what we
I
did
watch
earlier
those
today?
marble
We were
things.
doing a little impromptu Will of the Council because someone linked me a post. Let me get your opinion on this one. This is the title of the post. Today I fucked up by electing to be Hitler's lawyer in a scenario for my philosophy class.
That's a tough one.
I
That's
mean,
a
he-
tough
Think
one.
anyone asked him to? Or
Well,
did he just
you know,
raise
yeah,
his
he just
hand
did.
and say-
No,
He volunteered.
the assignment was you have to pick an indefensible evil position and defend it. And so he was like, "Well, who's the most evil guy? It's Hitler."
Oh,
So he-
that's not that bad.
Well, so he
I-
picks
I
Hitler.
think if that's
They
how they're
assign
framing
someone
it,
to
sure.
argue that Hitler's bad, and he dog walks him. And then the class is like, "I can't believe you, dude!" And some students storm out and stuff.
Wasn't there
Well,
like
that innocent. No, I mean, like he's not like he's not saying like he just had to do the. Like it's a thought experiment.
Right.
feel like-
He's-
I
he
feel
was like, he finished and he's like, just so everyone knows I don't like Hitler. And they're like, oh, yeah, right. Like, we believe that after what you just did.
I
And
don't
it's
know
like,
if this is like a fever dream for me, but I like distinctly remember like a year or something ago on TikTok, and people were like, Hitler's ideologies weren't that bad, right? And they were like,
What?
they were-
Gage, I think we're still
You
living
don't
that.
see
You need
This
to
is
get
all
on
over
Twitter more.
TikTok, bro. People were like, you should read Mein Kampf. It's like actually
really?
interesting.
What?
And
Your
look where we
your
are, Gage. I
FYP's
don't know.
crazy, dude.
Yeah, I guess that's I
Dude, I love
Nobody
every
else
Twitter
saw
ad
this?
nowadays.
Was it just
It's
me?
just like someone trying to get attention of Elon Musk. Like they're like a 12 follower account, and they just boost it as an
Elon,
ad. I don't know.
I
why
want to talk to
they
you.
do that. I think
Are
it's
we doing-
because when you post, it says like, "Do you want to boost this to more people? Pay for an ad." And then people, "Oh yeah, I want to boost it to more people," but it looks so silly. Like popping
Well,
up in the
let me ask
feed.
Gage. Did you ever take him up on it? You ever read the book?
No, I have not. Have you read Mein Kampf, Joseph?
I've read. Yeah, I have, but I hate to be like this. I don't know. I think it is. I remember we read it in school. Like we read parts of it in school. And I think it really is an important read because you get a sense that he was just kind of whiny. like
Yeah.
like the stuff that he endured or whatever, it was bad, but it was like you read it and you're like, dude, there's like 1,000 people who do that every day. Like that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, but like there's no
Hitler
reason that
was
they
a
should have
bitch.
done
You've
this.
heard it here.
Hate some of like the required reading we had to do. Like, did you guys ever read Catcher in the Rye?
Yeah. You didn't like
that
Catcher?
was that's a parent. No.
Oh.
God, no, I
It's-
hated that book,
it's
bro. That was
polarizing.
miserable.
Sorry, I gotta ban a Hitler defender in chat. I don't have any mods.
You
on
got-
here.
gotta ban a
came in
Hitler
from
def-
Farfa's stream, did you? No, what
Why? Let's
what
play,
was your
let's play.
favorite book you ever read in school?
Like required reading?
Yeah.
The
dude,
book that in hindsight made me realize that I would go down this path of English majorness was the Count of Monte Cristo.
Great book.
I had liked reading quite a lot before that, but I read that in like my last year of high school, I think. And I was just, and everyone else was just like fucking off because it was like senior year, and I really got into it, and I was like, oh shit.
I'm trying to
This
remember
kinda
what
goes
I
hard.
read. I think I read the Iliad, and I actually really liked it.
You read
Really?
1,000 pages of the Iliad?
No, I don't think the Iliad's 1,000 pages. I think it's long, but I don't think it's 1,000 pages.
That's crazy. I like I mean it's good, but it's crazy to hear like that's the book I like the most.
Yeah. Well, it is an epic story, you know?
Yeah.
It's literally called an epic.
I think in college for a class called The Novel, we had to read Don Quixote, and I'd never read it before. Life-changing experience. Good ass book. I was so inspired. I wrote a play afterwards that was like a comedy about the guy fucking around.
Wow, you were really into it, dude.
It's
Biggest
so
fan.
good. It's really good. You read it and you're like, oh, I see why they invented the novel after this. They were like, we got to get more of this shit. Holy fuck.
I never read it. You guys ever read Lolita, though?
Yeah.
Someone in chat said they were forced to read that. I think it's important to read books that are awful, either awfully written
it's
or
a hard read.
awfully morality. Yeah, I remember in college we read like the goal of it was to read books that were just like kind of like that, and like we read a lot of books written 300 years ago by men from the perspective of women that were just like extremely sexist, and it was just like, you know, reading them for historical context basically.
My favorite English literature that I think that I've ever read. Big fan of If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. Have you guys
it's a
seen
good
that
one.
Have you
That's a
read
good one.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
read
a
the
big
sequel?
one.
If You Give a Pig a Pancake?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
If You Give a Moose
pig
a Muffin?
Oh,
I'm
I
trying to
read
give a
that
moose
one.
my
I read
muffin.
the moose muffin one.
Yeah.
That was the end game of Cookie Mouse fandom.
Did your teachers ever make you read Shakespeare?
Yeah. Which one did I read? I didn't read. I don't remember which one I read. We definitely read Shakespeare though.
That's the thing though, like
Midsummer's Dream. That's what it
reading
was.
Shakespeare
that's what it
is
was.
how it's, and I didn't understand this until like
Yeah, it sucks.
very, very late. Like reading Shakespeare isn't meant to be like how you experience it.
Yeah, you got to
And
watch
even
it.
though it was super cringy in high school, like making people like pick characters and read it out is like out loud is actually significant. You get a better view of what the story was supposed to be like.
I remember
actually-
it's a
I remember
screenplay.
in my junior year we did the Crucible, and they made us like act it out, and I was like, hey, can I be like the insanely fucked up like reverend? And they were like, why not? Yeah, sure. And I got a little too into it. it was a blast, and we all had fun.
Oh, the
but-
the theater kid getting too
Yeah, it
into the
came
role.
right
huh?
out.
That's crazy. I remember actually one person in chat, literally one person might get this reference, but I learned more about more about Shakespeare because in Mabinogi, an MMO game that I used to play
Oh
for
my God.
Nexon, they had this entire like expansion or something that was based on Hamlet. And,
Oh,
and
that's
you
kinda
got to play
cool.
through the story of Hamlet, and I went fucking nuts
Mabinogi?
with that, bro. Mabinogi, yeah. There might be one person in the world that understands what I'm talking about right now, but they know it
Generation
was
13
legit.
Hamlet is a story that revolves around the Shakespearean play Hamlet. Oh, okay.
One of you is not in this room, by the way.
Oh, it's
I'll
me.
tell
I
you
haven't.
right now.
I'm just fucking around.
Lazy, bro. Lazy.
Unless
Okay.
you're orange horse.
Defend jovial
I'm
merriment
fine
right now.
going first against someone. I'm fine going first against. Oh, I forgot
I'll go
this is
first
my
too, I don't
name.
care.
I was at the table. Yeah.
Is this you, Agas Feased?
Yep,
Orange,
that's
it's
me.
Orange Horse.
Wait for Joseph to get here, and then
I'm
we'll
in
do it.
here. I'm in here.
Oh, you're here. Okay, ready to go. Let's go.
Everyone in this chat's like orange horse.
Orange Horse rocks. Well, okay. Orange Horse is like rooting for the Lakers or the Chiefs or something. It's like you gotta pick someone else.
What else would be a way to start off the new saga season than Gage winning a coin? Did you
Think I-
time out?
Is
Did
this
you time out?
No. I didn't time out. I'm still here. Are you just surprised that I picked go second?
It's week
Oh,
one,
yeah.
Doug.
Yeah, it's week one. I don't know what your expectations are, buddy. Like,
I'm
my God, this
thinking
might
about
be-
that man on the
I
Lakers.
think this is the only good hand the deck can produce. We actually got there.
Holy shit!
No
I'm glad it's
way.
happening
Oh,
against
shit.
him and not me.
Yeah, I feel like the world is my oyster right here. Let's activate. Now, don't laugh. I was just so inspired by Gage last season.
Oh yeah.
whoa. Okay, wait. Are we
Oh.
gonna see a Mega Chirilla? That would be crazy.
I gotta
Yeah, that would
tell
be
you,
pretty
Doug. I
crazy,
can't
wouldn't
stand
it?
this
That
forced
would be
Evo
really
diversity.
All right, let's
Najasho.
go. The Josho. Normal phallus.
Phallus.
Activate. Set.
Oh, not even
Activate.
Westlow? Come on.
No, man, I'm not about that Westlow life.
Set
Whoa,
Evo for
okay, wait,
this
Doug's
is
gotta
this
pop
is
the
looking a
fuck
lot
off.
worse
Wait,
than
this is
Gage's deck.
crazy.
Wait, this is
Okay,
crazy.
I gotta remember here.
Wait, this is
one
nuts.
has to be summoned
Yeah.
first to not miss timing, I believe.
This motherfucker misses
Yes.
timing.
Yeah, they all. Can you believe they're still doing that on these? I mean, that probably was released the first wave of support and just no one played it, but it is kind of ridiculous.
Oh, I thought you said Najasho missed timing. I'm like, there's no way it could ever
Elias
hit
misses
timing if it misses timing.
Elias misses
Wait, is that Terios? Oh, it's about
These
to
are
lose
two level
500 attack.
sixes.
not the
Dude,
one
oh
in
my
hand
goodness.
because it was summoned by an Evil Sore
Okay,
monster.
all right. Are
Oh
we
my god, is he
making
making
soda?
Strike Bouncer? What is going on?
What do you mean? I'm making
Soda!
Lars,
Lars,
baby.
Oh my
Lars!
God.
Shout out.
Dude. Hey, by the way, did you realize Lars's animation looks like shit? It looks like it's like in 360p, but it's not because of any like fuck up on the part of
it's-
Konami. It's the ones and zeros that they've overlaid
I
over
thought-
his image.
Honestly, when I summoned it for the first time, I thought it looked really cool.
You like the ones and zeros? You're like, I'm in the fucking Matrix, dog.
Matrix, bro. Yeah. Should I do this?
This
I don't
hand's
know.
unbelievable, by the way. This is crazy.
Yeah,
Th-
dude, he could.
This
is
would have won the
crazy.
finale.
This is week one.
Oh my god, he's
All
got
right,
more.
go ahead.
Oh my god, IP. All right, this is where you make unicorn, and
If
I
that
never
set
stood a
card,
chance.
if that set card is
It's the only good hand
is
the deck can
singularity,
produce. We
then I'm
actually
gonna
got
piss
there.
my poop.
Bro, what do I even do? Oh my god, I'm getting my ass beat.
Oh my god, my deck's so bad. Only good hand we can draw.
All right,
Are
let's
you the
start with
imposter? Dude.
the E emergency call.
I gotta say, Doug, I'm pretty sure you're the imposter this week.
Dude, I bet. Okay, first off, the guy that last season wanted all of us to go into heroes is gonna be so excited. He's gonna be so excited.
The
Second
one
off,
hero.
I feel
Well,
like
so
if
this is
you
interesting
went
to me
into
because
hero...
hero is like a deck you can build like 6 weeks in when you've gone into 4 hero packs accidentally. So you must have gone into the Stratos pack, right? And
you don't know you're about to find out.
well, add to your hand,
Wait.
add Knops to your hand, and we'll figure it out. Or maybe
I
nothing
feel
will
like
happen.
your deck is probably so bad that you really need the search. That's what I'm just gonna rely on.
That is so crazy. What a fucking nuts card, dude. How do
Right?
the
Well, at
Lars
least
is
it's
nuts.
once per turn.
All right, let's go summon Elemental Hero Prisma.
That's a good one.
Prisma.
That's a
I
good
think
card.
this is the coolest looking Elemental Hero, and I
That's a
don't
good
even
one.
think it's close. I think he looks so badass. What a stud.
I also like that
I feel like the
Prisman card. You guys see
SpongeBob
that?
picture. They look straight up gangster.
All right, I'm gonna reveal my Shining Flare Wingman to send
Ooh.
Sparking.
Okay,
To
so
the
all of
deck.
these have been rare cards so far. So
Yeah, yeah.
He
we're
calls
gonna-
the super.
Man, this Lars is really just not once per turn, huh?
nope.
Well, Gage, it's only not once per turn. You know, I have to detach 2 unless all the materials are reptile or dinosaurs. So.
So stupid. So stupid. I'm getting demolished.
Pee your
Let's
pants,
go
you stinking ass poo poo head.
activate Skyscraper 2.
my God.
Heroes.
No,
Listen,
wait, we're
listen.
just playing
Yeah,
Little
listen.
City. This deck rocked.
Battle
Oh,
Phase.
and the
Are
main.
you using this
clever.
IP? You gonna link off this Lars?
Nope.
Yep. Didn't think so.
You got some sick value off that IP. I'm gonna be honest.
Very clever, Gage. But I activate Evolutionary Bridge.
Okay, so we lose.
So I lose. I'm getting. What is going on right now, bro?
So the game's over.
How did I get fucking demolished by this shit? Oh my god. Set pass. Go ahead.
That's like the worst card I've ever seen in my
Oh,
life.
in the main phase, not so fast.
So wait, what do you have,
Gage.
dude?
What
If
is
you
he
have fucking
making?
SP.
What is he making?
Dude, I feel like I'm back in every season. I love this guy. Draco
Oh,
or
okay.
Berserker
Alright.
Latenyi.
That's yeah.
Yeah, he
But
could.
this time, I know that I can't. It isn't protected from my card effects.
That's
learned.
true. That is true.
This
He's
season,
learned.
I'm not misreading a card.
After
I don't know how to tell you.
7 seasons, Doug has acquired the requisite knowledge to understand every corner case. He's made every misplay in the game. I fear not the man who has played a deck correctly 1,000 times, but the man who has made 1,000 misplays.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's see if you got Neos.
No, unfortunately, my Prisma is falling in battle.
I mean, sort of. You're gonna take a lot of damage, but Hero City is gonna go crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I get the reborn next turn. GG.
Do this.
I don't actually think it is
That is
GG. I don't know what you intend to do with all these cards.
I'm gonna try my best. That's the plan.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I'm running out of. I don't have Lars.
You need to
negates
set
anymore.
Westlow here right now.
Mm,
No Westlow? Come
Alright.
on. I know your
If
ass
I
is sitting on
could
like
add a
Evil
Westlow-
Source 6-star PP head.
Alright, check me out.
Do you see the Lars that it made?
That's true. You're right.
Hero City. Target Prisma.
Hero
That's kind of
City.
nice, honestly. That's pretty good.
Wow, it's like I'm watching Jeff Jones play all over again.
Yep, we're back in 2010.
Let's go activate Prisma's effect here.
Dude, we're getting to Thunder Giant one way or another.
Look out. There's Avian.
Okay, that's not the one I
So
would
you are
expect,
playing.
but-
You went into the Vanilla Heroes pack, and you are playing the Vanilla Heroes.
That's what I'm
I
doing.
guess it's not really your fault, right?
Country
I can't be
girls
like,
make
why'd you
do.
go
I
to
don't know what
that?
the
You spun the
problem
wheel
is."
wrong.
Country girls make do. Let's go.
Can we talk about Avian real quick?
What about him?
This
Boy,
guy,
I think
okay, a
he's
lot of
hot.
stuff going on with this guy. He's got like abs on abs on abs. He's got the classic Yu-Gi-Oh abs where there's no abs.
Yeah.
He's also got like pincers.
Pincers.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's
I-
kind of weird.
he looks kind of insectoid. Like the abs are just a carapace or something. It's gross.
I guess he does look a little.
Are those
He's
feel
kind of
like-
ripped though, honestly.
bird talons.
I kind of
maybe?
feel I don't know. I feel personally pretty insulted that all the heroes are like super fit. They're like in really good shape. Where's like the fat fuck hero? Where's the streamer hero?
Alright, so
Mudball
I'm
Man.
Oh, it is Mudball Man. You're right.
trying to think this through here. This is sucking right now.
Clayman. Clayman's not fat. He's bulky.
Yeah, he's got a body that's built to last. Have you ever seen those like strongmen? The like actual
Yeah,
strongmen?
they're all built like barrels.
Yeah,
Because
they don't
that's how
look
you be
fit.
strong.
They look like big old boys, but it's all muscle.
All right, I'm gonna use
Oh.
my Hero Blast.
Well, that's
Try to
gonna
pick
at
up my
least get the Lars out.
Oh, you
actually,
can
it
do
won't because
this?
we have no monsters with less
I didn't
attack.
even know. Okay, this is like an Edison thing too. I did not know you could do this without destroying a card.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the warrior returning alive.
All right, let's go.
Or without there being a
activate-
card to destroy, I should say. Like, I knew that you could
Yeah,
resolve it without destroying it. Dude, what the fuck? I'm going to lose to this.
Skyscraper
Captain Gold,
1.
pick up the OG Skyscraper. and
You're
replace
just playing a 2011.
This
deck.
is like so bad, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, he let it
Oh,
go.
this doesn't get to, this isn't just, okay, I know, I said, okay, it's fine.
There was no way to do it. There was
I
no way to
did
do
think
it.
it was just a
oh, stop it!
activatable card. I will say I did think it was an activatable effect, but now I've learned.
Can you just attack the Jurigato? Oh, but it crashes.
That was so miserable.
Oh,
dude.
having exactly
I almost
17 is
beat
such
it.
a problem.
I almost beat it all because I was trying to get this polymerization to resolve here, but yep. All right.
Not the case, buddy. Not the case.
Today. Not
See,
today.
maybe.
Damn, the
I
Skyscraper.
think you- Didn't you still have a turn?
No, I did
Oh,
not.
okay.
I was about to get
Yo, he's at
demolished.
too
there.
low life. I
Yeah.
would just kill him.
All
Holy
right.
shit,
Damn.
Gage.
Wait, so
well,
would I have been able to beat the Lars with the Skyscraper? That like would
You
have
would
worked,
have,
right?
yeah. Because
Yeah.
Lars
Yeah,
yeah.
triggers, or it can stop activations, but like continuous spells, if you respond to a continuous spell, it
oh,
sticks,
wait,
right?
maybe it does say card or effect. Card
But
or
Sky-
effect.
Does
Oh,
does
Skyscraper just
Skyscraper
applies,
activate?
though?
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does. I think
Okay.
it just applies.
Okay.
Let me read it.
Gage, you're up against Joseph here.
Oh, you don't want to go again, Doug? Come on.
Yeah, it just applies. It doesn't activate. So yeah, man, that would have won. That was as I think that's
Well, good
best
thing
as I coulda
I
did it.
didn't, read Lars, because if I did read it and negated the Skyscraper, you would have polyed me and I would have lost.
Yeah, I mean that was the goal. I was trying to. That's why I activated Blast too. I was like, maybe he's stupid enough to negate my Blast.
He would never do that.
What? I'm reading cards this season.
All right,
Really?
okay.
Now
Have
you
you
finally
have you heard?
started. 8 seasons in,
After
you finally decided you wanna start
he's like it's the opposite of Rock Lee. He's putting on the training weights.
reading.
All right, buddy. Oh my God, that's not bad. That's not
All
bad.
right.
Okay, so I see Gage.
Wow,
why you
we
wanted
actually
me
have,
to
like,
go first, 'cause
lines
your
here.
deck doesn't
Wow.
have any plays going first.
Yeah, it's not really anything too
Oh
crazy.
fuck!
Summon
Oh, wait, why are you going?
Man.
Oh my God, did you win the die roll?
No, you clicked go second.
Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I meant to go first. Oh no.
Oh, boo.
Okay,
Okay,
we're
all
not falling for this acting. Let's chill.
Now,
Let's-
Gage, I know you're playing my deck. That's very disrespectful. I'm the hero player. All right, but I think I can do you one better by playing your deck. I'm gonna activate Shinobird Power Spot.
What?
Uh-oh.
You familiar with this one, Gage? You remember this card?
Wait. Yeah.
Okay, but
wait, how good is
only
your
one
stuff
time-
here?
Let's.
That's terrifying.
Why don't we find out together?
No crafts? No crafts? You know?
I'm gonna activate Nikitama,
You don't have
and-
another summon.
Shinobird Pigeon.
See, he's playing Shinobird Pigeon. Like,
Yeah,
nothing to
that
worry
one's
about.
not. I don't think I care about Shinobird Pigeon. Now
Okay.
I'll care if you make like
I
a
don't wanna
Utopia.
steer it.
Fuck
Some
you.
type of rank 4 is
uh,
gonna really be scary.
And you know what? They're
That's
getting
okay.
even bigger.
Oh my god, wait.
Uh.
Don't
I'm
you
gonna
do it.
activate Protection of the Elements.
What? You are just making up cards.
Oh no. Sure. You know what actually? That's fine. You know what's crazy about this card? It's a negate. It's like the way that hero could theoretically beat spell traps. Is you go Terra Firma as part of your end board.
Is there a way to search it?
All right, buddy.
Or no?
Let me tell you this.
I don't think so.
You better kill me right the fuck now because I am gonna murder you on my next
Yeah,
turn.
you're going like plus 8 million or something like
Okay,
that.
well, he's getting his Sparkman back.
Do you have Artama too? Am I gonna give you
The important part
good
of this
card?
one is that I get fucking calling.
Mmm. Wow, that spell trap negate would have been very useful there, huh? Bro, I can't believe my hero deck is getting demolished.
You could still do this. I believe.
We don't know that yet. Just as long as you didn't I'm surprised you didn't re-roll this, but I guess it's only episode 1.
All right, well, yeah, let's go. Summon
No!
Avian, dude.
No! Sure. Yeah.
Gage,
Set
you're
another
always
one of
showing
those
up with banger
counter
decks
traps.
episode
Crazy powerful, crazy powerful. Good
All
luck,
right, here we
bro.
go.
Can you out my 2 vanillas?
I think it is possible that oh my fucking god. Okay. I think I'm gonna activate. Oh god, how do I want to do this? God, Gage, how did you do this? This is so difficult.
1. Dude, it was
I
a
had good
struggle every
cards.
time.
I had
It's
really good cards. I don't know.
Shino
if you
Bird.
really-
really
Birds
complicated
calling.
deck.
I will special summon by tributing Nikitama, Shino Bear, and Peacock.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
Do you have a
yeah.
big one to search too? Stop. No,
I
you don't.
do actually. Oh my god.
You just did this with no crap.
Are you kidding me?
What?
And
I
a ritual
literally
spell.
just drew a card that prevents me from triggering Shino Bear and Peacock. I have 2 Shino Bird calling, and I drew the calling,
And you
which turns off my ability to Peacock. That's
Outstanding, outstanding.
unbelievable.
Let's go, baby. Spark
was there a
Man
different way to order the
to
no? Because
victory.
Nikki Tama's mandatory, right?
It is mandatory.
Yeah, so you had to do that. Oh boy.
I'm like so mad about that. What do I do now? I literally lose.
Gage, I think this is.
Why are you
you're
saying
back
you
in this.
literally lose?
I
Are
don't
we looking at the
literally
board
lose.
state
I
right now? What
fucking-
Come, I have Sparkman and Avian on my field.
But they come back, Gage. Oh, you
I
had another
guess
level
these
4.
two?
God, dude.
Wow.
Oh well, what are you complaining about? You had a level
Wow.
8.
Dude,
You're
this
right.
stuff is bitching.
I shouldn't
Oh
be
my God.
complaining. Baroness Peacock. We don't have a mono
This
Awato.
really.
Not that
you
it matters.
Classic this is why I don't like Joseph. He shows up every
That's
week.
so
with a tier
true.
1
Wait,
deck
that's like
complaining
totally
about
true. What am
Summon
I
a
supposed to
mono
get here?
Awato. Let's see it.
I don't have a mono Awato. Don't worry. God, I got a lot of things I can get.
Well, we can take solace knowing that the first format is the shortest format, right? Just can't get that crazy.
I can't believe I walked into this week and I was like, guys, we'll totally be fine. It's week 1. What do I have
Yeah.
to
The
worry
deck has
about?
Sparkman and Avian.
Yeah, I don't know what
mean,
to
my
tell
deck's
you.
really bad too.
You were never gonna be fine, buddy. This is.
You see what I'm up against? This is.
Oh, I
this
should have
is
gotten
essentially
Peacock.
my
I didn't
deck.
realize you were almost dead.
Yeah.
Okay, Gage, get him.
All right. Tell you what, I can still draw a card, and this gets me
If
out of
Jake-
it. Look out.
That's
Jaden
true.
never gave
Wait, that's
up, right?
actually true.
So
How do I want to do this? This is pretty good.
Jaden is also lost sometimes. Yeah, and then you know what he does? He picks himself back up. That's what makes him Spider-Man.
Huh. I don't have actually like a good get here, because how do I get these guys out of my hand now?
I don't know. The 1,500 tokens kind of just lethal at the moment.
Well, if he summons a guy with more attack. All right, it's actually this. I'm going to grab Shino Bear and Shino Bird Crow.
What does this
Okay,
one do?
you are.
It's
Really
honest.
just making
It's just
it up.
honest.
Oh shit.
Bro is making up cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, honest, except it makes something in your hand honest. It's
Yeah.
not honest.
All right, I have like a draw that can like get me out of this.
believe
Miracle
it.
Fusion. Oh my god.
Was that it? Was that the draw? Oh, Hero City's
Is
back.
that
No.
Westlow?
I get my Heroes City, and I get
Uh-huh.
the Reborn, the Spark Man.
Oh, I forgot it just did that.
Yeah, crazy.
Go ahead.
That better not be
Doesn't have to
fucking
be on
Clay,
the
man. I'll tell you that.
field to see it.
Oh, well, that's unbelievable. What a crazy ass draw.
Classic Joseph. Gage, I think you're doing your best, man.
I'm really trying, Doug. I'm really trying. This is not how I wanted my season 8 to start.
I'm surprised you didn't go with the
Bro is making up. This is illegal. What the hell? Machine Angel Ritual? What are we summoning?
What do you think we're summoning? A Cyber Angel.
Yeah, but like, oh, you did. Oh, it doesn't have to be exact.
No.
Sure. Okay, but you have no calling to add.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, adds
You
from
can add
grave.
You
from
can
grave.
get from grave. Yeah, this card's really
Or
fucking
grave.
crazy.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Hmm. This is bullshit,
God
right?
damn. He's not even playing it right. Well, all right.
He's not even
whatever.
playing it right. I'm literally winning right now.
You have to ban. I don't even know. You're supposed to banish both of the blues from the graveyard. You get those back. You got it.
Oh, you're right. Whoa, I should do that next time.
Yeah, you're welcome. Take notes. That was ridiculous. What are we talking about? I gotta see this week one.
This has
deck
been a
review.
fun week
You
one.
definitely you've
Well,
cheated
the
for
difference
sure,
between
bro. You have
Joseph's and I's
cheated.
deck is that his deck is actually good. Mine just drew.
No, no.
That is an
Mine
important
also can brick,
distinction.
obviously. All right. Well, Doug, I don't know how this is going, but if this saga is anything like last saga, I'm excited for a 1-1.
He complained about these pulls, by the way. Were you
Can you
bitching
believe
about
that?
these pulls,
Me?
Joseph?
No.
Am I gonna see in
No,
the
my
final
polls were
cut
great.
you whining and crying?
No, my
about
polls
these
were
broken
wonderful. I
shield
really
decks?
appreciated them.
Nuts.
Random pack, no crafts. That's what he shows up with. Are you fucking with
Okay,
me
I will
now?
say there is one thing I will complain about, and that's that I had to use my Salamangreat respinny this episode.
I used mine too, bro.
Oh no!
Oh, you did it! Not for
yeah,
you.
yeah, I used mine too.
Dude, I'm growing a fucking forest over here. What the hell?
You got a turn on this one, Doug. Don't worry.
Like,
Don't worry, the Farfa wheel will redeem me.
We agree. We totally agree.
There's just no way. Legendary Balatro hand, dude, you're banned.
My boy Flush Fiven.
Man, dude.
I know it's full of sixes. Just pat. Oh, me whining. I've got Mega
He
Gorilla.
actually had the good card.
Okay, guys, let's chill. Like, I'm not Gage right now.
Oh,
so
this is
let's
a literal
all
Gage play.
chill out.
Oh man. Oh god darn it.
I don't sound like that. Do I sound like that?
No, yeah, you sound like Goofy, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my god. What are you
This is
whining
literally
about?
like almost my deck.
Actually just whining.
Yeah, you know what your deck did during this Gage? I think it set a card
Oh,
called
wait.
Evo Singularity.
Hold up. Actually, I'm sorry, Doug. I didn't realize we were like this. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good. All right, Doug, let's see if you have an out for my Shinobird power spot.
I might not. I don't know.
Bam. This asshole
It's
again.
so bad, man. It's actually frustrating. Yeah, we'll do the.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be careful about saying that though, because honestly, like I said that about the live twin deck, and that ended up kind of biting me in the ass. I think it actually did better against me because I made fun of it so much. What? You were gonna tell me your deck has bouncing effects now? I don't believe it.
Where's Hebo, dude? Where is Hebo?
Wasn't Hebo bounce? Yeah, he's crazy.
Oh, true. This is Hebo, not. No, this is the wrong one. Or yeah, this is.
No,
Why
the
is
one on
chat
this
at
field
chat? I
sucks.
can't. You understand this play doesn't work, right? Oh my god, all of you are so annoying. All right.
Can't imagine, personally. Gauge 1 against Gauge 2 and Gauge 3. These are
It actually
all
they're all Gauge
well,
decks.
now
Yeah.
Heroes is apparently. Dude, the
Okay,
scariest,
what the fuck am I
like, the
supposed to
problem is
get
it's actually, like,
here?
crazy good. I don't really have a card that I can draw that does something. Also, didn't realize this, that Volcano is not in the pack. Gage, you must have got those from the Legacy pack or something.
Which one's Volcano? Oh yeah, I spun it on Legacy pack. That's why I was able to get it.
God, dude, why did they do that?
Yeah, I agree. It was especially that one. That's like a good card. I don't I don't get it.
Yeah. All right,
Okay,
kill
so
me
I just
right
have
now.
to do 8,000. That's fine. I can do that. My deck's really good at closing out games fat. That is like the best draw. It's just that doesn't mean anything if the deck is this bad. Okay.
Oh my God! Wine, 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 wine. Draw Rhoda.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing about Rhoda is it actually has to like do something. Dude, this is so bad. Okay. Phallus.
Ah.
Normal.
Oh my God, you are so
Fact.
whiny.
I'm actually not gonna hear it. I'm not. Tell me when I make. Stop me when I make a play that is good. Okay.
Okay, you're setting an Evo Force here. You're gonna tribute the Mega Gorilla.
To summon what, Joseph?
An
To summon what?
Evilsaur.
Yeah. What one though? I mean, I guess this is fine, but
See?
Oh, a second Diplo. Okay, that's not bad.
No! My second power spot!
shit, dude. Oh my god, I'm so fucked here.
You're fine.
He only has
Maybe
the
this
spell trap
is not
bounce. That's good enough to clear, but
Yeah. How do you feel now?
I feel like
bet
I
you get
took a
little...
shitload of damage, yeah.
Yeah. I bet you're feeling pretty silly right about.
Oh, and Birch number 3. Okay.
Yeah. See, I got all 3 britches. I opened
Yeah.
almost a full house. It was
Okay,
really cool.
that's the worst draw in my deck. Okay, there is a line here. I just got to figure it out. First up, I mean, this is always happening. Now, you've seen Power Spot. You've seen Power Spot. But have you seen Power Spot? 3 power spots in the opener, by the way. So if I win this one,
Okay,
then I
so we
get to
both
whine.
drew 3.
I like
of
it. It is a hard once per turn, by the way, too. So
Oh, it is?
yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
So the attack gain stacks, but that's the only thing that does, yeah.
Oh, they didn't want it to be too good.
Machine Angel Ritual.
Like, I guess this is better than... Oh, because you...
I think, yeah.
I guess this is better than you having Calling. Because everything is better than you having Calling, I think.
Out of 10. Okay, yeah. Wait, this is.
Well, I have Calling.
Oh wait.
Oh, because this adds from deck or grave because it's a stupid card. Right.
Well, it's in deck.
But does he have like the big one? You got Big Baroness?
He has the little guy,
I
which
have
gets to
little
the big
one, yeah.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay.
I guess I do it like this.
Which little guy did you add? Probably the one that adds 2. Why did they print cards so good?
Yeah. I did add the one
Like
who adds
this
2.
card is actually so fucking overtuned.
It
it's
is ridiculous. I'm not gonna pretend like this card isn't ridiculous.
Like
Um
and like
Guess I
Gage
get
said, like,
her.
and then it comes back.
Yep.
Oh my god, dude.
And then if you don't deal with it during the end phase, it goes to hand, and then he triggers Power Spot.
It's too strong. Oh, do you? Okay. Maybe you don't have access to the Baron.
What did he add?
Why did I pick Baroness?
He had it.
Wait, why the fuck did I do that?
No, shut up, dude.
Oh my
You're
god, no,
so
I'm
doesn't have
actually
Baron.
stupid. I'm actually dumb as
No,
hell.
you don't have Baron. You don't have Baron.
I do
The
have
actual good
Baron.
one.
I just didn't do it.
You have the Monster Shuffle one.
Yeah, I just didn't do it. Well, it's
That's
monster
crazy.
hand.
Oh.
It's not shuffle. No, that's
Okay,
annoying.
I mean this is still at 35, so that's not ideal, but okay. Wait. Old?
Wow, I'm so dumb. Holy shit.
We are back in this. This is not main phase only, right? Yeah.
Doug, you are not winning this one. You are not back in
What do
this.
you mean? Dude,
He's-
look at he
he's
has
to-
nothing.
he's
He's out of
totally in
he's out of
this.
Wait, he has
everything.
nothing.
He's
This goes to
100% in
hand,
this.
and
Look
then
at
he
his life.
triggers. He
Look at his
triggers
life.
Power
Look at
Spot.
how much life he's at.
Yeah.
He is.
I believed in you. Why won't you believe in me? Yeah.
Huh?
God, that's annoying. Oh, I
I
didn't
just
even pay attention to that.
I didn't.
effect.
What was that thing, dude?
Oh my god.
What?
I'm literally washed. Legitimately, I'm just
Flambers.
not reading cards. How the fuck do you... Oh, a Mega Chirilla, right.
Yeah. No, not too crazy, not too crazy. I don't know how. I don't think I can deal with the tokens. They're gonna be at 2,500. Oh no, wait. Are the tokens spirits? There's no way you can't. Have a token
They're not
spirit,
spirits. They're not spirits.
Okay, I just gotta find a way to do 25.
I mean, that's totally doable.
Yeah, I mean, there's 14 on board right now. It's gotta do 11, but through 2 defense. Like, I know how bad my deck is. I know what.
What am I supposed
Why
to
did
get?
Berserker no die? Berserker no die from the Phallus effect. To contribute a reptile or dinosaur if a card would be destroyed or monster would be destroyed.
Ugh.
Oh, both callings are engraved right now. Okay. Oh, but you'll get back the Shade Peacock too. That one's gonna be at 25. Okay, it's kind of rough actually. You do have Aratama. That's fair. It's a rare.
All right.
Okay.
Doug, if you can win this, I will be so excited.
You know, I'm gonna try. You know, I studied all of your gameplay so carefully, even though you had 6 cards that I don't have. And you know, I learned from the master. You were able to, you know, you never gave up, so I'm never gonna give up. Yeah, I've lost actually. Boy, okay. I mean, I can none of this. You have the Baroness. No, there's just not enough I can do here. Okay, I mean, I can tribute. I can discard. I mean, yeah, this all technically does something. I'm not going to pretend it does nothing.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad.
But let's be real here. Like, wait, what did you add with the power spot last turn?
Not
Oh,
Crow.
Aratama, right.
Yeah, he might be out of ritual spells.
Yeah, I am out of ritual spells here.
Like, do I
And he's already used
crash?
Ida-10.
Crash with the Ida-10 or I think I'm just going to play like you won't. If you can ritual summon next turn, I lose regardless. So we're just gonna play to our outs here.
Oh.
You can't kill her? Oh, because of the machine effect in the grave, right?
Right, well. That's pretty good.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I mean.
Tech reading? Well, my brain knew not to crash, so clearly there was something. Bet you're feeling pretty good about yourself, huh?
Yeah, a little.
Oh, I guess that's one way to make use of the dead card in hand, huh?
Dude, the fucking crow.
Wow.
Oh, it ties?
Wait, why did
Yeah,
it tie
yeah.
there? Oh, it sets?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not
Dude, that's
on
No,
it.
it
so
gains attack
annoying.
equal.
Wait, that's so annoying. Now we're dead to a 1600. Oh, she's 25. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay.
Oh, it's Clayman. It's Clayman. Look.
I mean, I can't beat Clayman, so that's that would be a problem.
I can't believe I'm still alive. This is so stupid. I mean, I'm not actually alive because you have Aratama, but...
Do we do
Although I
this?
guess if
Is there
this isn't
anything-
grabbing Sakitama, I mean... What is this really doing?
Gets like Nikki Tama, and he gets to smile.
Next turn, right? So...
But that even can't beat your. If it is Clayman, it can't even beat Clayman.
Right, yeah. If there's one thing that Joseph can't out, it's 2,000 defense vanilla monsters. I think we
That
know
is
that.
true.
You feel good about yourself?
Dude, what is this? This is crazy.
Yeah, I do have him. But I don't like if he has 2,000 defense. There's nothing I can do about that.
I got Westlow,
Oh, dude,
baby.
we fucking lose. We literally lose here.
Go! Yeah, you guys laughed every time I set this card.
No,
It's about
man,
to win
I've
him the fucking
learned.
game.
I've
It's the literal best draw on the deck.
Westlow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, Westlow was the best draw right there. Yes, for sure.
Oh my god.
I don't know what this accomplishes, but yeah.
Let's go! The Westlow! It's
And now you're at
soloing.
17?
I
Can
know,
find a way to
dude.
do-
Don't rub
I
it in.
mean, I don't think I can, though. This is kind of tough. Well, okay, if I tack over for 300, you don't have another Machine Angel ritual.
What?
Then you'd be at 14. I don't think so. That's definitely
That
not
is a
gonna do it.
spirit, by the way. Time I learned this guy, Tosuma, or whatever he is, he's a spirit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, you're just setting up. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, Back over.
Yes.
Go ahead.
That's a funny one too.
Hold on. I have toggle on just to read your guy again. Cannot be special summoned. Should be one normal summon or set monster. If this card is normal summoned, your opponent cannot send any cards field in each player. Your opponent can send any number of cards from the field to the graveyard. Then each player draws the same number of cards that were sent to the graveyard by this effect. And the end phase turn is activated. Shuffle all cards from the deck. The field. What? Oh, so if I don't shuffle something back, we both lose our entire. Okay. Got it. Okay. Okay. Yep.
I don't actually know if this guy's the play now. Always doing this.
Really seems pretty fucking good to me, but yeah. Everything is still shuffled regardless. Oh, that's rough.
Is something going on the screen right now? Oh, no, okay. Sorry.
Okay, so you can't tribute over the.
Oh, we're going Aratama.
Yup. I
Okay.
mean, you still haven't been able to ritual summon, which is a pretty important aspect of your deck. So I feel like that's going well, at least.
I mean, he did all of his ritual summoning. He just can't do it anymore.
Yeah,
That
I
is
just
true.
exhausted him of his ritual spells. Hypothetically.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
I mean,
really
so
glad this crow
tributing
is
this card
not
doesn't even do
anonymous.
anything because I tribute it, then you draw like a million cards.
But you out the Westlow.
Oh well.
I mean, don't both players draw the cards? Like,
I already have a million cards, Doug.
yeah. No, that is true. That is true.
Fucking get over my
You-
fucking Tsukami.
I bet
Kousumi.
you feel really cool right now. I bet
I
you feel
don't.
really good.
I feel really
No.
bad.
What if you just punch it to go back to hand? What if
Don't
you
do
just-
that,
what if you
please.
do that?
Quite do it. Yeah, if I punch it, then I have nothing on the field. Yeah, chat, this would have been cool, huh? Would have been real cool. Then you get to add another spirit to your hand, and you're cleverly keeping the Sakitama available.
That is true.
What?
Okay, huh.
All right, so Doug, I didn't set the Lord of Swords.
Oh, really? You were playing.
I said
what if that shit was like...
Amaterasu.
Okay, okay.
You familiar with this card?
Are you familiar with Signs of the Tistina?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not.
So it'll wipe the entire board?
Yep.
I mean, I'm okay with that, right?
Well, wait, that was
okay.
crazy still. The Amaterasu? What a fucking play!
Dude, that.
Saki
Oh my god,
Baba?
I'm so glad I didn't crash. Yeah, so if you would have summoned that guy, I would have been able to draw off sending the Tistina and get rid of your guy. So, how about that?
That's true. That's very true.
Not sure if you've considered that. Fucking Amaterasu, dude. That's so obnoxious.
Just draw Westlow again. It's GG. It's the second Westlow that gets them, bud.
You
I would
can't
know.
stop it. It's impossible.
That's
why it's semi-limited.
I'm gonna summon Fiend Reflection of the Millennium.
Okay. Oh,
You know
that's
what?
not
It
even
just
like a
being
bad-
it just being an illusion monster is irritating, isn't it?
Right,
I'm
right.
hoping.
Okay, everybody chill. Perfect.
It's crazy that they looked at Aroma Jar and said, "Let's put that clause on an
On
entire
everybody? Yeah.
on an entire like yeah,
I think they
on
did
every
it
illusion."
specifically to fuck up our series. I think that was the goal.
Oh god, what is that card? If that is that another Westlow, by the way?
Don't you worry.
Dude, you have to tell me if that's another Westlow.
You lied to me about your fate. Well, okay, you never said you never said that face down was the 3,000 guy.
That's true.
To be fair, well, I
That's
guess
true.
this is also 3,000.
Actually,
Did
I
you
still
risk-
don't think I have lethal. I'm gonna be real with you.
Wow.
Dude, Westlows are like actually too hard to play around. I think people have said that for years. I got some good draws in the deck, kinda.
I
I
know.
mean, relative to the power level of my strategy, I have good draws. Sakitama, man, is so fucking obnoxious, by the way. Like, you just get an extra normal every single turn for as long as you wish.
Okay. Here we go. Westlow, hold it down.
Oh, you weren't willing to risk it. Okay, fair. You have to do it before it flips?
I know, isn't that stupid? It's Najasha, okay.
Man.
Oh, we
Okay,
would
you
have had
still
to do it
had to
anyway.
do that though. Yeah, you still had to do
Yeah,
that.
he still legitimately had to do that. Do you not have like a rank 4 to make?
Yeah, tell me
guess
about
this
it,
is just
dude.
better.
I'm not thrilled about it.
Oh, a back row 2 now. I'm just gonna assume that's nothing.
It's nothing. It's literally nothing.
Okay, Doug, you still could get this. Just another 2,000 defense. A giant rat would even do it.
Dang, dude.
What is that?
You
Yeah,
got
that's
it.
a good card.
You got
Oh
it.
my god!
Man.
I did everything
Wait,
I
would
could
you
to
have
lose that
killed-
one.
Can the crow do that if it doesn't attack a monster?
No. It has to attack a monster.
Okay, I actually could have. Because I drew a trap that says tribute a reptile to summon something.
Well, if you
So
hadn't said
I
anything, I would have
waited
just
a
summoned the
turn-
Lord of Swords and killed you.
Oh, okay, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, then it doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh my
Damn, dude. I mean, good game, but
Good
damn.
game.
It's actually embarrassing that I almost beat you, by the way.
I don't believe you have the monster.
I should have read your
Sheer
cards. I
Bearing.
should have read your cards.
Age, your
I don't-
deck looks epic, personally.
Okay, don't flatter me.
You pulled Black Horn of Heaven.
Oh
immediately.
boy,
Yeah.
Gage,
Funny.
this is
Deep
Holy
prison as
shit,
well.
dude! You actually do have. You are cheating.
yeah.
Look at this list.
So here's the thing: the shinobis are good, the rituals are good, the aratamas are good. Every other card in here is ass, obviously, but like it's
Okay,
week one.
dude, I'm looking at a deck that has 4 of the level 4s and both level 8s. I think you can't call it ass in any way, shape, or form. I think that just nullifies.
Oh, you've got 3 Mega Corilla. You've got 2. You actually do not
3
have
Mega
Leos.
Corilla. What does it do if I
Where's-
don't open a
my
level
God.
6 dinosaur? Diplo
Wait,
Pass? Does that
where's
sound
your-
good?
I was
to you?
even about to say, bro. I was like,
Where's your
you don't have
Leos?
the field spell. You have the field spell.
I
what
have
is
one of the
going
field
on?
spell. Yes, it's a rare.
One of the
Jesus.
field spell.
We actually The fun fact about this one is in the 10 we did not pull Shinobird Calling. So
Oh wow!
the extra 5 we were like we got to get the callings.
Good thing you got him, dude. I pulled also. This might be. Has this ever happened on Saga? I pulled no ultra rares in
That's
my 25
so
pack.
funny.
Oh yeah, you said.
Not
I
a
think that has
single
happened to
one,
Joseph
bro.
actually.
Yeah. Wait,
Crazy.
Gage, this deck is very bad.
No, you don't
No, he
say.
was setting up the Shining or Giant Tornado.
That's the best
Gaia.
I could do.
This deck is not good.
No,
What was the best he could do?
I will say,
thought
wow,
you
you
were
got
both week
Dimensional
one.
Prison. Well, your
I'm gonna be so
trap
honest, I
cards
thought
are
it was
not
good for
bad. You
week
got
one.
Prison,
I was like, if I
Blackhorn,
summon-
Fiendish.
Yeah, I was like, if I summon Shining with Miracle Fusion, like maybe that
The
gets
counter
there,
trap isn't bad. Like you have
What'd you
Fiendish Chain.
re-roll?
right? I rerolled the Baron pack.
What?
Yikes.
That pack.
Well,
sucked.
that
Are
one
you
is
kidding me?
kind of awkward.
Okay,
to be
all right. It's a
fair,
bunch
like,
of flurs
it
and
does have a
synchrons and shit,
pile.
right?
God, you both just use those respinnings.
You know what I rolled, Doug?
I wanted to
rolled
start off strong.
I rolled the Time Lord pack.
Okay, yeah, you get that.
It's like
was
an
pretty fun.
unplayable pack.
Dude, I opened, if it was a regular saga, I opened like Kashtira, Tearlaments, like every meta deck of the last
That's
year.
so
well,
funny.
Okay, Tearlaments, but like,
Oh,
I
real
was
quick,
opening like crazy.
real quick though, I do want to, Doug, I want to show you a sick pickup from this week. The very last card in my extra. That is a new addition to the list. A Royal Rare Altergeist Memory Gant.
Roller Altergeist Poly.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, you should have made that Bahamut Shark.
Yeah, well, okay, so did you know it's 2/4 waters?
Yeah, yeah, I've heard that before.
I would have loved to have made the Bahamut Shark.
Wait, what? Isn't Hebo, which you don't have?
Hebo- I
isn't
do not have
a
Hebo.
water, I think.
I don't have Hebo,
Hebo's a
so who
wind, they're all
knows?
wind.
Damn, dude, that's rough. All right, first episode of Saga Roulette in the books. It's gonna be some interesting.
Wait, Hebo's in this
duels
pack.
here.
I didn't realize he is in this pack.
Yeah,
I just
look,
didn't
you-
pull him.
Just pull Hebo. Why didn't you just pull Hebo? I
That's
don't know
stupid.
what the problem is.
Are we
Okay.
actually using the title Saga Roulette? Is that what we're doing this season?
We're using Saga Roulette, baby. SEO,
Okay, all right.
SEO. Catch you guys
Welcome
next
to
episode.
Master Saga Roulette Dash of the Chef.
It's basically, I was inspired by Nadir's April Fool's video so
You're
much.
like, ooh, that's a great idea. Think of what the titles of these episodes could be.
You can put the titles in the title. It goes hard. All right, thanks for doing this. Sorry it was complicated. I think it'll make more sense once we
No,
do
I got it. It wasn't that hard.
more episodes.
Got it now. I understand it now. Yeah. No, I
Yeah, it
just
is a
needed to
little
do the
it is
first
a
one.
little wonky.
So
Same
you can-
prizes
so-
as last time, same wheel as last time, so nothing changes there. The only other change that I haven't mentioned because it doesn't matter at the moment, there's no limit for how many times you can go into a pack anymore because it's like
Because you have to
random,
spin it.
right?
Okay, and
Yeah.
then can you repin the wheel?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll put all this stuff in just all the new saga stuff in one post so I can pin that.
Okay.
Yeah. Catch you guys later.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Master Saga Roulette. When I play it, I get really wet. Why would they say that? They had to play that at the end of every Doug video. All right, let's do the polls. Why not? And welcome back to another episode of Master Saga of the Roulette Chef Quartet. I'm your host, Joseph Rothschild, and I'm happy to be starting this series with a 2-0 victory. I feel like I didn't really deserve. My position... Usually the way Saga goes for me is that I play a mid-tier deck and win because the other two people who are playing crazy decks play like garbage. But this time I was the crazy deck and played like garbage, and I got rewarded for it, so who knows? Ba ba da ba ba. What do we get for a 2-0? Oh, wait, that's a great question. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hey, what do we get for going 2-0?
Same thing as last time. So you get the 1 UR craft, 1 SR craft, or 3 NR crafts.
Thank you. Hell yeah, that's great. Let's begin with our master packs. It's time for another episode of Master Saga Roulette. I hope that I am able to beat these imposter shit in... Oh, okay. These are a bunch of really good cards, I'm not gonna lie. I do like chat going, we can craft the 3rd ritual spell and 2 field spells. If we get back into the pack, we can. Trap Trick. That does unlock a pack. That's shocking. So, to be clear, I really like our deck, but it doesn't really build into anything. Like, I might still play it. We would have to open a 2nd ritual pack, or the same one twice. Wow, Emissary from the House of Wax and Waybridge, 2 cards that I will probably play, although I like Stingray, too. Oh. Kind of prefer fewer packs than more. Tiki Curse. Wow, we could just play the trap monsters, actually. Quasar does open a pack? I'm shocked to see that. I do like chat saying, Waybridge gives us something to do going first. Set Waybridge. That's very true. That's our 2nd Magical Musketeer, by the way. Please use Block Golem and build Adamancipator. Oh, well, if I could, I would. You fucking... All right, again, this is kind of strange. Unlike previous seasons, I do kind of like opening fewer packs because we want a high concentration of powerful packs, not necessarily like one really strong pack and then a bunch of garbage. Nothing. Oh, I could fuck with an Abyss Actor pack. I'm a big Abyss Actor fan. And Mellow Madonna, that's my girl. Mellow Madonna, she is the one for me. That doesn't open a pack. Oh, these 2 do. What the fuck is Dipsy Fiend? It's like the opposite of Deep Sea Fiend. And Ignister Prominence, this also opens a Pendulum pack. Any Pendulum pack I'm happy with. Dipshit Fiend. New card PogChamp. Nothing here, though. File the Dragoonity Glow away in the annals of our mind, because that card's independently really powerful. Greater Poly doesn't open a pack, but this is not a bad card. It does open a pack. All right, what are we working with today? Advanced Warriors, which is a Pendulum pack. The Darkness of Muses, scary pack. Azure and Ivory, oh god. Mother Nature's Snare and Stardust Ties. Well, the only one I really don't want to open is Stardust Ties, right? Let's do this. Get the wheel set up. Blue Eyes, we do get the vanillas, don't worry. You are right though. Chaos Max is a ritual. Okay, here we go. Let's this. All right, so this is sized. We want full. All right. So these are the 5 we've got. Advanced Warriors, the Azure and the Ivory, Mother Nature's Snare, the Darkness of Muses, and Stardust Ties. So anything but Stardust, and I feel pretty confident in our ability to improve our deck. And it looks like we aren't going to get Stardust. Oh, please give me the Ritual pack. Oh, it's going to be right on the line. We are taking Blue Eyes Chaos Max Ritual. Okay, that could be an improvement to our existing deck. Or we could play nothing from it. Oh, it doesn't have the new cards in it. Fuck me. And they won't be updated in time. Oh, this is a badass pack. This pack is terrible. Okay, but we can craft Blue Eyes Chaos Max. All right, so the upside of getting this pack is, of course, we do get the 3 copies of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Hopefully, the UR craft will enable us to play Chaos Max Dragon, which is going to be fine in our Ritual deck. And if we get just normal summonable guys, I'd appreciate that too. Assault Wyverns and the like. Nothing there. Our 2nd Mist Archfiend. This is what we want. Oh, Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon, pretty good too. Successor Soul, the best card in this? I could take that too. Oh. What? Wrong end of the pack, buddy. Get with the picture. That's what I'm looking for. Assault dragon. Assault wyvern. What am I saying? Crystal Dragon. This card is nothing. Actually, it's not terrible. There's like some situations where we want a bunch of 6s to tribute over our ritual monsters so they proc. That's funny. Sun Avalon Dryas. Priestess here, not bad. Don't want that card. You again. What the fuck? It's coming out. Oh, is that boss stage? Keep that in mind. Solid Dragon. Another Greater Poly. That must be how we got into this pack. Wow, these pulls have been really bad. Really not remotely good. A second Assault Wyvern. I mean, all we may get out of this is a couple of 1800 attack point monsters. Shouts out to Metalfoes Mithrilium, by the way. Best card we've pulled so far. Not even in the pack. Come on. Oh, I mean, we're probably going to play that card. Okay, well. Another Crystal Dragon. Vision. All right. Vylon Omega. Thank God. Gemini Pearl. Huge. Oh, my God. Finally, a fucking rank 4. Chronicle Sorceress. Interesting. Another solid. Like a solid shit. Rod. Wait, what the fuck? Crystal Avatar. Man, we could play the Trap Monster deck. Oh, shit. That's a big deal, but we have, like, no way to get to it. Finally, we pull a fucking Maiden. And our playset of Deep Eyes White Dragon. Again, we don't need this card. What are we spending our 5 on? I don't... Spend it on Trap Tricks? These are bad too, though. It's just... Oh, it's just like trap holes. We maybe do want that. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's just do 5 of these, right? Do you spend it on DM? Hold. Oh, that's a good question. Okay, wait. Let's call Doug. Let Doug nap? No. Is he pulling? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Another
Dead.
question. If we go into the Blue Eyes Red Eyes DM pack,
They
we
had
get
2
3 of
cards
them,
in their
right?
hand, and they were
Get 3 of the
sworn-
normal. I don't care.
Okay, but wait. If we go into them for the 5, do we get the 3?
Hey, I don't know. Do you feel like you're committing to the strategy enough to get 3? Like, you know, I'm kind of letting you grade your own homework here.
Well, it depends
I
on
feel
what
like
we
if
pull.
I feel like if you only get 5, you barely get 1, right? I feel like 1 is all I'd give for 5 because that shows you're trying to do something nefarious.
Okay, sure. And then our craft has to be from the pack that we opened 10 of.
The 10, yeah.
Okay.
Craft has to be from the 10. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so are we picking DM just to get the the bonus DM? This pack is so bad. We can't play this pack. This pack is poo-poo bad. What's in Darkness Amuses? Oh, this is the Abyss Actor pack. No thanks. I think it's got to be trap tricks. I think we just want powerful ass back row. Although, arguably, we could go like, we could use our crafts in, I imagine we're crafting. Did we pull Chaos Form? Oh shit, we didn't. I think we got to go 5 more deep in here. You can't? No, yes, I can. What the fuck can you pull? More Maidens? Successor Soul, which we pulled 0 of. Chaos Form, which we pulled 0 of. I'm gonna do it. The alternative is we go into Trap Trick. What are the trap hole rarities? Okay, so Bottomless is the big one, and it is a. It is not an. It is an N. Floodgate is an R. It's got to be. Oh fuck. Oh no, it's got to be this pack. I can't pass up all these trap holes. No, it's got to be this pack. Yeah. All right, as much as I want to continue pulling in Blue Eyes Bat Chest, I think what we're probably going to do is just craft 3 Successor Soul and leave it at that. And then we're going to do 5 into Mother Nature's Snare to try and pull Bottomless Trap Hole and Time Space Trap Hole. And apparently a fucking ultra rare. That's not the one I wanted. We'll take Void. Void is good. Void's playable. Like, if what we come away with is, like, 6 trap holes, that, like, makes our deck unbeatable functionally. Oh, fucking hell. Wrong side of the pack, but we'll take it. I'll take the Trap Hole Nightmare, too. Fuck, I might even take the Mantis. Damn, this pack is good. We should have gone in here. Of course, we didn't have the option. This one came out, too. There's another Bottomless. A-Track's pretty good. We might play a pretty sizable Trap Tricks package. That was 3. We'll play both those. Trap Trip Garden, probably not. Are we lucky enough to get Rafflesia? That would really make it work. Doesn't look like it. This is a normal pack. Okay, last one wasn't great, but honestly, like, much better pulls than we got in Blue Eyes. Okay, so yeah, a lot of cards that are going to go into this deck, I think. That was 4? Was it actually? No, that was 5. Don't try and trick me. No, that was 2. So, like, we get to cut, like, all these bad cards. We probably get to cut the Ida 10 stuff. And we put in, like, just the 4-star Trap Tricks. Like, Atrax is probably good enough. Arachnocampa's fine. We get to put in 2 Nightmare, 2 Time Space, 2 Bottomless. I mean, that's insane. We have Trap Trick as well. We can even maybe play some of these bad Blue Eyes cards we got. And we'll play Magician Souls. Yeah, we're definitely playing Trap Tantalizing Tune. Probably play Successor Soul as well. Souls with what level 7 spellcaster? I don't know. We'll find one. Sure, we've got one. These are all winged beasts. Maybe we don't have one. Fog King. All right, that's going to be it for the Yu-Gi-Oh portion of the stream. Thank you all so much for sticking around. I really appreciate you. I am going to send you over to... Is Doug going to be live for a significant amount of time, or do you know if he's just... he's just chilling?
Chat, thank you. Gifting a sub is a kind of
I think he's just doing his pulls and leaving. So we're going to throw you over to Stimpack. Yeah, Pearl big pickup regardless. All right, tell Stim who sent you. Bye-bye. Goodbye. See you at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. For real this time. For real. I will be on time.